Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. It's actually before midnight, and we are doing a strange, eclectic video of stuff I found. There'll be some unboxing activity too, but a couple things. Someone was asking about tweezers they saw in one of my playthroughs. These are not actually tweezers. This is Japanese barbecue tongs. Yes, tongs. Japanese barbecue tongs. Taste of Japan or Japan Taste or something was the name of the website that I got them off of. But they're an interesting grip, but they're not the best for stacks of counters. They're great for individual ones, but they come to a point you could maybe bend these to flatten it out right there, so it would, I mean, you can squeeze them down, but yeah, for a stack of counter, not the best. But right, so some of the things I've been looking for my blank playing cards for game design purpose. I mentioned doing my card game on heroes, mythical journey in the Greek mythos. So I found some stuff. I didn't look until I found something. It was like Tuesday night or whenever that was. Filming this now on what, Saturday? But here's an example of the stuff that I found that was not where I was looking for it, where the game design stuff that was somewhere else, but is not what I was looking for. I did find some stuff though. But so blank standees. These are like dry erase, or you could use permanent, Sharpie if you wanted to. I'm going to tilt this down a little bit so we can have a better view with a simpler hold up. So, just a general useful thing for game design. If you don't, you're going to have miniatures or something as a prototype. I mean, maybe you're going to build miniatures at some point, but, you start with standees or something simple, right? Blank board game tiles. These are hexagons, so you punch them out. So like tiling things like Catan or other different, you're building a layout, a tableau. Marching on. So you might do some kind of mythic journey game with this kind of stuff, but I'm currently working on a card game, just pure card game. Now, these are actually blank playing cards, hexagonal shaped. Do you remember Battlestar Galactica, the game that they played? Pyramid? Yes, it was hexagonal cards, pyramid. They bet with like money called cubits, or I think it was cubits, not credits in that thing. But yeah, I don't know if it was space poker or space rummy or whatever it is. But yeah, hexagonal playing. So nah, it doesn't make sense for me to use hexagonal playing cards, and I don't have enough. This is I had this one thing. I want a bunch for prototyping. These are playing cards, but they're they're transparent. They're little, like 1 inch by 2 inch playing cards. You could there's transparencies in school, the overhead projectors. So like if the teacher was teaching like probability math kind of things, like what are the odds of drawing this kind of hand or that kind of hand in poker, or whatever you might be wanting to demonstrate to teachers. So I got these just because I could maybe figure out something for those, and they were like clearance sale. This EAI Educational Associates Incorporated or whatever. They have lots of stuff that's good for game design things, and you just wait for their sales. Now, so I did find some actual playing card stuff. This is from EAI. These are just playing cards, right? So somewhere I have like a box of like 12 or 24 decks. So if you're just testing out regular style games with suits or tricks or whatever, you can just use these as stand-in prototypes. These I actually found in this. So this was a Kickstarter I did, board game design starter kit. And one of the things in it was these blank playing cards. So the back, it was a design, they're colored. You could draw or put a sticker on there. This layout is blank, but there's only 2 decks of these, and I want a bunch of just blank ones for me to draw and do all sorts of stuff. So I really want to find those other ones. So I'm still searching. I'm still searching for my. It's the same company as this. I can't remember. I think the outer box was this yellow-blue pattern. And the inside, I remember them just being like cellophane wrapped, just white playing cards both sides, right? So that's what I'm looking for. And it was like a box of 12 or 24, maybe even 36 decks of blank cards. So now I did find some other stuff. I promised some unboxing activity here. I'm going to put this out of the way, push these back, make enough room. So I found another box with a bunch of boxes in it, and I noticed that there were indeed miniatures in it, and I didn't look through everything. But so here's examples of more Meandering Mike junk. Malifaux, I've never played the game. I think I have some other deck of cards from them that just looked cool, or but I specifically bought 2 of these because of these iron skeeters. Look at those goblins riding on giant mechanical mosquitoes. And so it's like, yeah, okay. So I bought those because I think it was like Miniature Market. A lot of times they do clearance and like you can get things really, really cheap. Wow, that ring light is really glowing there. All right, so that's some of the weirdness. Now this is one thing that I actually did look at here. Yes, it says Kraken with light. I said, oh, wait a minute. I remember buying in an auction on Facebook in the RPG auction group. And it's like, oh my God, yeah. So this thing, someone made this, custom made this. There's like 10 separate tentacles, and they took bases, you know, I don't know what game that's from, that they cut off, you know, the minis, blood scale wave collar. Nathrasa Dark Strider, etc. But there's 10 of these tentacles, and then this guy. I mean, someone spent a lot. I don't remember. I don't think I spent a lot on this. I won it. You know, it might have been somewhere in the $20 to $30 range. But it was like, wow! Look at so this actually has a. It's a tea light. I don't even know if it's actually working. If the battery is still. Oh, can you see? No. Oh, yeah, there's a green light there. Blue now. Can you see that? Purple. So that's weird. The glowing kraken of colorful technicolor power. So he has 2 tentacles attached, and then these 10 other tentacles. So 12 in total. So that's... I've never used this. I bought it. Went in this box into another box of boxes, you know, and that's what happens, folks, in the Meandering Mike household. So I'm gonna go back in the main box, but now let's see here. I've bought a lot of Lord of the Rings miniatures over the years from a couple of different sellers. A lot of times it's not the Heroes Click, but it's some of their Lord of the Rings miniature game, and he would rebase them. And I'm hoping that's what these. I didn't look at this. I just knew, oh, Lord of the Rings miniatures. Now, these could be like metal ones. But, oh, all right. This is not. Okay, can you see those? Those are like Easterlings. Yeah, look at those dude. Like the kind of ninja dudes. All right, so this is a mix. So one of these is painted. That looks like... not sure which. Kind of a Lichy type. I don't think he's supposed to be a Nazgul. He could be one of the dudes in the Paths of the Dead. Oh, see here, these are ring wraiths here. Yeah, see, they've been rebased, so there's no normal base on them. All right, what do we got here? So many goodies. These are dwarves. Really, probably can't see that very well. I should at least take out one. Sometimes, there we go. Well, looks like he's supposed to be Aragorn. Of course, no bent sword. Kind of looks a little Vigo-ish. So is this Fellowship Party? So if that's Gimli, I'll tilt this down a little more so that white backdrop is there. Oh, yeah. So here would be Legolas. Oh, he's a little tilty forwardish dude. He needs a little weight on his base. Oh, that's a bendy sword. So, not who sure that's supposed to be. And 2 hobbits, so. All right. Now, there's quite a bit in here. I'm not gonna go through all of it. So one of those, I don't know which ones are the... There's the Easterlings and the guys from Farhad and Nirhad and all those guys. I don't visually recognize them. Oh, okay, orcs. So hard to see through there, but whole bunches of orcs. There's something written on there that's sort of wiped off. Oh. Some big, hefty, fat dude with a head wrap and a curved sword. Bunches of elves. Elven archers, elven archers, elven archers. Are those men of Minas Tirith? Or men of Gondor? Could be like Imrahil's guys or something like that. But most of those, I don't know. More orcs. These are probably men of Gondor, like citadel defenders and such. So those are Rohirrim, non-mounted. They could be. They got the. I'm not sure. They do different movies, the cartoons, yeah. I like the Bankin and Rass, the Ralph Bakshi, different depictions of them. I certainly didn't pay enough attention. Okay, definitely Rohirrim there. Rohirrim or Rohirrim? How do you put the accent? All right, so that is a bunch of Lord of the Rings. I'll pack them in later. Stuff. Looked like they were all rebased from some Lord of the Rings game. So I probably bought those from Lee Autry, is my guess. I've mentioned him before. All right, so now I'm hoping this is some box here on the bottom of that I didn't check. That could be, I don't know, it's not Educational Associates Inc. It's bits, wooden bits. So I've bought things like this on sale with their like deep discount. There's like, 50 tokens in these. If you can see that, there's like 6. It's 10 different kinds, between 4, 10, 6 of each meeples and sticks and discs, and it looks like houses, and maybe that's like supposed to be a church. And who knows what they all are. But, when you're designing games, who knows what you need? So I bet you this other box, I know I bought like 2 or 3 different colors. See, it's more that, and it's that's either navy blue or black. I can't often tell the difference. Black, it says black. All right, black, same deal. So 6, 12. Yeah, each one of these boxes has 12 of these packs. Got at a crazy good steep discount. I have no idea if you can get those at a good price or even get them anymore. All right, so this is a box of minis. All right, saber-tooth cat. So iron wind medals. All right, which I believe are reprinting some Raoul Partha classics. That's what it looks like most of these are. Goddess of Love. Goddess of Evil. Well, sure, right? Oh, what are these? Unlabeled little dudes. Those look like hobbits. No. I don't know if you can see it. These are RuneQuest ducks. They're duck dudes. Those have a bill. I'm gonna zoom in. See that duck bill on him? Yeah. So these are a bunch of RuneQuest ducks. Let's zoom back out. Amazon slave chariot. Gets pulled by human slaves. Orc skirmishers. Crucible, that's something different. You see, that's not. Ironwind medals. Fantasy. Chaos Wars Kickstarter Limited. I did not Kickstarter these. I just bought these. These I might have bought on Amazon. Chaos Wars. We're up with the dwarves, troglodytes, and undead. These guys are pretty small. These look like about what? That looks about 20 millimeters. Does it say on here? No. Yeah, there's dwarves, troglodytes, undead. So, even the biggest guy, I don't know. It looks, well, yeah, I don't think that's 24s. I don't think so. Oh, one loose base. And lemurs. You know, the D&D kind of devil spawn larva things, I think is what lemurs are supposed to be. So, miscellaneous. There's actually one more box in there, folks. So your patience. I don't know how many of you are still watching, but if you do, again, we're at 17 minutes. It's the strange Meandering Mike findings. All right. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any playing cards under there. If there were, there'd only be a deck or two. Afghan Tribal Command. So I got these from Noble Knight Games. You can tell there. Probably. I mean, I may have got them off of eBay from someone who delivered it, but these I think I may have got off of Noble Knight. Afghan Tribal Command. So I got two of those. Yeah, no, there's no way I paid the equivalent of 5.5 pounds for this. I wouldn't spend that much for just 3 metal figures of something that I would just be using for, you know, some weird Dungeons and Dragons, trying to get in certain looks and feel of certain nationalities and things. Afghan tribesmen. I don't actually game like, you know, the colonial wars Man Who Would Be King. I love the movie Man Who Would Be King. Michael Caine and Sean Connery. Oh my God, that is a great movie. Afghan tribesmen. Kyber knife. These are the same. I got like 2 of this and 2 of that. All right. So a much smaller pack of gaming tokens. These just discs. 20 of them. Plastic. Shiny. Green. I have no idea how much those cost. I would have spent. Red. Green. Oh, very Christmassy. Very Christmassy. Oh, coins. Rub and Bones, which is a miniatures game I have that I haven't painted any of yet, so I haven't played it. Just 50 plastic coins. So that's the kind of thing that I buy if I like, oh, these were probably from Miniature Market. These were probably on Miniature Market. Stand-up bases, plastic bases. So this does not include, so 4 standees. Maybe you're making your own standees, or you've used like Steve Jackson Games Cardboard Heroes. Instead of folding them underneath or something, you can tuck that part into a plastic standee. And the last thing in here is, so these are actually a supply for if you're doing grouting tiles, that you use these to space them properly when you're laying them down, and you got then you're going to go and grout that. But people use these when playing, you know, war games to show like, well, if you have to announce where you're attacking, you can do that, or maybe where you want doing airstrikes, barrages, whatever, depending on the game. Just really cheap way to get 250 of these. I can't remember. It was pretty cheap. But so for game design supply for something weird, or game play supply, multi-purpose thing. Well, so no playing cards in that one, so that hope was dashed. It was next to a box that I was really hoping had them in. I was like, I think it's in that kind of style of box. I'm hoping. I had some vague memories, but no. So, Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness. We have gone the gamut here of different things, from actually finding some blank playing cards. I have some that I'll use in a pinch if I can't get my other ones, and hexagonal if we want to recreate pyramid or whatever. There might be a reason why you want to do. You could be a card game that you then start to build a tableau. So like we had these punchable, outable. Whoops! Good thing there's no water in that cup. Let blow. So we got these that you could make your own tile laying game. But if you could actually have a card game that maybe you have to like do the equivalent of a poker hand or a rummy hand or something, and then you can play them, and you start to build this board so you could be a combination of card play and tabletop play, whatever. So maybe we'll do something with that. I don't know. So that's it, folks, for now. Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness, Japanese barbecue tong guy. So we're almost up to Halloween's coming around the corner. This is Saturday night. It's probably it's still before midnight. Amazing. Yeah. Usually I don't get started until right before midnight or after midnight or whatnot. So Monday evening coming up, the 30th of October. That game giveaway I've got going, we will cut it off, and I'll draw the names, and I'll film a video. The video will go out Halloween night. It'll be a live premiere video, which means it's not a live stream, but I will be in the comments, the chat comments, live when it's premiering and viewing, and that allows people to watch along and see if they won or not in chat. And then I'll do a drawing of those that are there. So you don't have to be present to win the drawings. If you put your name in to win one of the 4 games or the set of books, there's 3 books and there's 4 different games that you can win. So check out that video. You can find it on my channel. It's easy to, you know how to navigate. But those that are there live during the award ceremony, so to speak, I will do one additional drawing amongst the people who are there who want a chance to win an additional game. So that will be on Tuesday. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Set your notifications on, and then you can get notifications and know, you can go sign up, and then you can know when that live stream is on, and you have a chance to win another game or not. So everyone out there, take care. And as I've been saying, stay safe on Halloween. Stay safe for yourself, and be situationally aware to make sure you don't run over any ghosts and goblins that might be running across the street because they're excited and not paying attention in the dark with their clumsy costumes where they can't see. So be safe. Take care, everyone, and ciao.